Hi, welcome back to the channel. My name's Neil and this is Northumberland County Corruption. This time we're going to wrap up the condition report created about my home by Northumberland County Council. We're going to be focusing on the condition of the floors and the fire. Unlike the section of the report based on my kitchen, the section based on the living room and hallway are refreshingly honest. The leakage of the floor and the fire are identified but massively played down as not to convey any sense of the scale of the problem or the need for essential repairs. There is a reason for this and I will discuss it at the end of the video. As the retrofit survey team arrive, Gary Scurfield kindly reminds us that he's acting on behalf of the repairs and maintenance department and not the retrofit survey team.
Now, me and John don't manage council properties. We're doing this as a favour for that team because we're the only ones qualified to do what's called retrofit assessments, which are...
After 2.5 hours of faffing about, John Miller is unable to get the equipment to take a proper reading on the house because it's so full of holes. Now let's join him taping up the fireplace and hear what he has to say.
There's not enough holes that I can see in the house to stop me from getting the readings that I should be getting, apart from this fireplace.
As the survey continues, there is some discussion about just how obvious and just how severe the drafts in the living room are.
The house is so leaky, I can't get it 1.5 times.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to run the test and see how leaky it is. Because we can see where a lot of the problems are
It's
coming
obvious. Drawn from the floor fireplace. What was it like behind the cupboard there? Was it?
One of the cupboards had anything coming out of it. It's
No.
the floor.
It's a floor.
Go down to the telecoms thing is you put your hand down the skirt board.
That must be what it's doing in the corner then.
All the way along.
Yeah.
That's why
Makes
it's
sense.
like this. It's where bits of the carpet are and it's eventually coming through.
And it's drawn pretty heavy through the floor.
At one point, John Miller calls us into the hallway to observe the floor coverings lifting like a sail as the drafts rush in from underneath. Gary Scurfield correctly observes that floor insulation would be the solution to this problem.
Right, you're gonna...
It's alright.
Gary!
Yes.
Come and look at this. The floor's leaking.
That's it.
Look at it.
So pulling the mat down.
Yes.
Oh, it's lifting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at
Wow.
that.
Need a video of that.
Step into that. Step back. Must be drawn from under the floor.
Pulling from under the floor now, so obviously
You can feel cold coming up through the carpet.
floor insulation.
As the survey continues, the retrofit survey team gets so excited by all the crazy things that they're witnessing that they're even cracking jokes about it.
I'm going to now keep a record chart in the office.
He wins so far.
You're flying. You're a mile ahead, Neil.
You'll win a prize.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
What's
I'm
up?
going to rip the floor up.
No, you've won.
After 12 months, you
You've
ain't coming to
won a tin of leek soup.
Oh.
You would imagine that all these amazing discoveries and all this bravado would trigger some sort of urgent response, what with winter being just round the corner. But as I've already explained in the first video, nothing of the sort happened. The final email I receive on the subject from Emma waffles on at some length about future grant money bids some way off in the future without providing any details. The reason for referencing the drafts in the hall and the living room in the report is to facilitate this grant application and not to help me resolve essential repairs. This is why I had to use data protection laws to get a copy of the report, because it was created for their benefit and not for mine. As you can see, Emma has nothing new to offer, yet frames these token gestures as essential. Under the circumstances, tinkering with the heat pump is by no means essential. Neither is repairing the bathroom extractor fan. Now, replacing the back door, that is essential, but as I've already pointed out, this repair has never been delivered. I'm not going to beat around the bush. The last 2 paragraphs talking about the solid fuel system are just a load of old rubbish. apart from the final paragraph where Emma does remind us that Vertex have a duty of care to report any state of disrepair to a solid fuel system that they service. Next time, we'll be taking a deep dive on Vertex, who are responsible for servicing the solid fuel system, and we'll see just how seriously they take their duty of care to the residents by watching them in action in my home on the 25th of April 2023. Spoilers, they don't seem to care at all. It is my belief that if Vertex are allowed to keep their contract with Northumberland County Council, it's only a matter of time before someone comes to serious harm. Now, like and subscribe and join me next time for some more Northumberland County corruption.